YouTube. Good morning. Music on. I want to play more Landlord, but I'm gonna resist. We're gonna play Backpack Battles. No comments, 1 comment, 2 comments. If I refresh the page, does any of that change? No backpack comment. But there might be comments. No comments on yesterday's. No, this is yesterday's. 1 comment on yesterday's. I think I already read that. I think I'm good on comments. Trying out some old new to you games, I'd recommend a couple. Slice and Dice. Wait, I actually just got contacted by a dev of a game similar to Slice and Dice, I think. Astronarch. This was another that I think it was like $15, but I was really tempted by it. If it was like $5, maybe it's $9. Wait, $9 sounds reasonable. It like almost feels like there's enough to buy it, but it seems like it should be like a $5 or less game to me. It's cool. It looks nice. I was checking this out when it was first coming out. I tried to get a free key, didn't get it. They do have a demo though. I don't know if I really want old games though. I would prefer new ones. Astronarch. Why does that one sound familiar? Looks familiar. Oh, I remember seeing this one too. How much is... Yeah, maybe this is the one that's 15. I don't know. I don't remember which of the two appealed to me more. This one looks like it could actually have more content to it, where the other one, Slice and Dice, just didn't look like there was too much. The one that emailed me recently, by which I mean last night, is this one, Luck and Loot, which it looks like they're using the same graphical tile set as He Is Coming, and a few other games like that, which is cool, and they have it where you build your own dice. Plus, this is an upcoming game, releases soon, so that appeals to me slightly more. The combat zone looks a little bit small, but that gives them room to add more information without like covering up all the info. So I kind of like the idea of that. Look, info. So I might be checking out this one, I think. Okay, I'm easily distracted. Not that, this. If it goes on special, agreed. Yeah, $15 seems a little bit high. Wait, dev releasing something new soon. That was not that game. Is it the same dev? No. Dev, Smart Creative. I'm guessing this is, yeah, somebody new. They're just using the same free game assets, would be my assumption, which is cool. I've started looking at Godot a little bit, and there are a few like game resource packs that seem more popular than others. Really awesome that people make those things and give them out for free. Full game gives you removal and reroll tokens. I did end up buying the full game right after this. Every time you pay rent, don't see it in the demo. Real game has a bunch more symbols, crazy synergies, and it's possible to get nonillions of dollars. So far, the most I've gotten is thousands, and low thousands, like I think around 2,000, I don't know. Excellent run. Thank you. And I need to read about this one whenever I do more SLR. My bad, I didn't explain well. No, I have to comment this on an SLR video. I like it whenever people give me things to think about or to like argue through or to think both sides of. So in general, if you guys leave comments, I'll usually try, if it's possible to like argue through the other side of the comment. And that's just my way of, ooh, we have an update. Of trying to evaluate statements more, I guess. Get more value out of them. They already have enough value, but if you just take somebody saying like X thing is good, X thing is bad, versus, okay, what if the opposite is true? I don't know. You just get more. I'm waking up. I'm awake. It's morning. We're going to read patch notes. It's going to be terrible. I hate reading. Hi, everyone. Here is a last round of adjustments before they go on break. I was thinking about taking a break. Don't worry, we'll be ready if something needs emergency adjustment. Pandemonium. God, it's too early. I can't even think what pandemonium is. Okay, that's the Poison pan that nobody uses. Add more tiles. Nobody cares. False life got nerfed. Not surprising. It's way too strong. Holy spear got buffed. It's difficult to make, but it was already strong. Weird. Piercing arrow got nerfed. No surprise. Snowmaster got buffed. Not surprising, but... Huh. That's multiple buffs. Wait, Snowmaster might be amazing now. We might finally build a snowman. Hyper Hedgehog. Spike slash empower goes to 3. I remember this one was crappy. Maybe it's good now. Struggles cooldown got nerfed. Struggles is still strong. Poison Frog gets buffed again. Staff of Unhealing gets buffed. It is expensive, that mana cost, but usually you're building it with Cauldron and you have a bunch of mana. And what else do you have to do with mana? Burning Blade nerf. That's a little bit surprising, but I do see Burning Blade a lot on Pyro. Chili buff. A little surprising, but cool. Chili Goobert buffed. That is very surprising. I already thought this was a good Goobert. Wolf Emblem. So far, that's the only one super surprising to me. Quick pause for allergies. Wolf Emblem cooldown 2.3 seconds. Wait, what does that mean? Wolf Emblem. Oh, that's the whatever. If you go dogs. If you go pets. Got it. Duffel bag goes faster when you're in berserk mode. Elephant rune. More max HP. Quit making this character so tanky. Extra Angie has more duration. And I think it activates quicker as of last patch. Interesting. Cupcake cooldown. Really? I think Cupcake is strong. Cupcake staff got destroyed, but Cupcake's good. Cupcake Goobert is up to a 25. Okay. This is almost as good as Light Goobert. And it can print heat, but you have to actually line it up to print heat. Staff cooldown down, nobody cares. The bad thing is you give 3 buffs, you get 4 buffs back. It's just not a great deal. And it's expensive, it's a pain to make, it's okay. Nature Chronicles. Trees, cooldown. Like when you got 3 for 5, it was really good. 3 for 4, meh. Nature Chronicles, trees. I don't know what this one does. 3 seconds. Is that the stamina one? Maybe. No. Stamina one goes off whenever you use like 4 stamina. Can't be that. Encyclopedia of Darkness, less self-damage. And I think that's to blind people, if I remember correctly. Scripture of Light, more healing. I think that one's already good. Lantern Berry, don't know what it does, but I think it gives regen and something else. With 2.5, maybe it's worth checking out. Devouring Spear. This one's cool because it's a 1 space with lots of like magic, dark, little synergies. But kind of a pain to craft. Death Lotus is massive, 4 space, 3.5 second cooldown. It is strong though. Cold Mirror gets nerfed. That's fair, but also that sucks. Spirit Bells, don't know what it does. Puzzle Box. Speed bonus up. Interesting. Ultima Ascension, nobody knows what it does. Speed per spell, nobody cares. White Knight. Chess is not real. They have to do something different with chess. But they're giving it more and more buffs every time. Alright, I'm not reading all those. I don't know what they do. Maybe they're good at this point. Mercury Elemental gets more block. I do like that. Turtle. No, they're nerfing Turtle? Turtle's so lame. Why would you nerf it? I'm surprised Turtle's not on Berserker at this point. Jinx Staff. Speed bonus up. Jinx Staff. Okay. Plus 2 damage. It's just a massive item. Scissor Swords got buffed again? No way. It's already so strong. Alright, I mean, I guess it's a little bit slow getting the damage at the start. Hero Shield, damage blocked. Hero Shield is lame, but maybe it's good. Daggerang buff. Daggerang is just hard to make. Alright, those are the updates. Dice are on, Sack of Surprises, roll. we are playing... Didn't we just play Pyro Offering? That's an early double gem box. That's an early double gem box. You know what? You know what? I'll take it. Do I get rid of the broom? Good. Do I get rid of the sand? Yes, definitely. Do I get rid of all of this? It's so questionable. I could take this. Huh. I don't know what's going on right now. What about blueberry broom sand? Blueberry broom sand. Then why would I have this sword? Good question. I don't need the star right now unless I want to see a unique. Because we took the sword, I think I can get rid of this. I did skip a whetstone. See what the game gives. So that's 11 value. I was going to count it up, and then the game just tells you. That hammer's going to wreck me. Messed up my day. Ooh, that's an... What is this game? What is this game? The problem with this one is I build around it so much, and it's too early to build around it, but it's amazing. Why is it amazing? It's amazing because it has the potential, especially if I got hardwood with flames, to like break the game. This one actually does damage early, unlike this one. Red gems, pretty good. I don't need to combine them, but if I cared about space, I could. Yellow gem is kind of weird because it is good, but it's also not that good. Stone is kind of weird. I don't need these box... I could just get rid of at least one of the box of riches. Ah, but they're income. I have 5 gold. We need something amazing. This was not it. With the lifesteal. Okay, this. What about a pig? Pig kind of pays for itself. So if I get rid of the stone, I could buy the bag. If I buy the bag, it doesn't help me at all. Why would I buy the bag? I think the biggest question is, should I get rid of this stupid amulet of steel? Because it doesn't... It gives 30 block. 30 block doubles my health. What do I mean it doesn't do anything? It does plenty. Alright. Things we can do. We can buy this garlic. Why? That I can put in banana garlic. Why? So that we can do all of the things. Look at all the things. This one would like to get these activators. Would it like more activate? Yeah, it would like more activators. Like that? Why am I keeping that red? Because the red's kind of good. Should I combine the red? I'm going to combine the red. Red's only good early game. I'm going to keep them separate. Ooh, do I get rid of it? Early game is going away quick. Get rid of one. Alright, I like it. How much value? 7 value. That's just enough to get an amulet. Start the battle. Amulet plus a flame. Why am I reserving a pig? Unreserve the pig. Captain Grumpy. Especially if I wasn't getting rid of a box of riches. I am getting space, though. We win one, we lose one. We take slime time because it's on... What is this early game? So I need one more quick activator. Or a third amulet of darkness. Slime time's a quick activator. Power of the moon. Slime time is so stupid, but it wins for me for a while right now. The problem is I don't have anything I want to do with it, but I could just get a goobert. Let's do it. Stupid. Kind of amazing. Kind of stupid. It's strong. Strong is good. Do I want to speed up? Probably. So if I want to speed something up, I need to buy this bag. So if this one comes back here, this one goes right here. No, I'm trying to put slime time right there. This one goes right there. That's what I want. I'm going to get rid of one box of riches, but it's questionable. Yellows are good late game. Early game, less so. They're okay. Goobling is really good. Goobling is really good. What else is really good? Pig's okay. Leaf badge is weird. I'm gonna buy this. Pig's okay. Leaf badge gives me a way to get crits. I'm gonna do that. What else? This Goobling would like to have 2 activators, but that's tricky. Amulet of Steel. Ooh, Amulet of Steel slime time. Could be a real thing. How much value? 7 value. That's enough. Start the battle. We're getting rid of one of our income items. This is a decent start. Big Purple Gem is a quick activator if I'm planning on doing goobered things. I'm close to being able to do this. This armor would be decent. I think it's the armor. That armor is so expensive. So the reason it could be that armor is because Amulet of Steel plus armor. Plus, it can become the fire armor. I think it's pretty decent. It's just so much space. But what else am I doing with my space early game? It's so much money. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? I also have this armor potion, which would be decent with the armor. It screws up the offering bowl a bit. So my thought is, if I'm going to do that, I probably get rid of the box of riches again. I just have limited space. Economy things are nice, but this is also nice. So we're going to drink this right away. We're going to get 30 armor plus 65 armor is 95 armor, which gives 2 empower, plus another 30 armor, plus we're going to have heals. Heals for days. This cleanses poison. I do want that purple, kind of. How much do I want that purple? Wait, what's up with this? That's supposed to go there. This is only 6 value. I'd prefer if we were feeding you 8 value. Not 8, 7 value. The red gem falls off. 7 values. Decent. This is quick activator, 2 seconds. This quick activator could be wooden sword. Green gem. Green gem. Ooh, do I keep green gems? Also, should I be making the flame armor? Almost certainly. Should I be making it already? I don't know. Tempted to get rid of this pig. I'm gonna keep it for right now. Really tempted to buy this. That's 9 gold reserved. It's full price. I don't know if I can do it. What are my activators right now? No, because I could always use this shield as an activator. What am I doing with this? Trying to get crits. Start the battle. Are crits even good? Yeah, they must be. Combining these because we're going to have armor to put them in. Interesting. So, can always feed that a flame, can always feed it a rock. Could get the upgraded stone skin potion if we hit Alt twice. The upgraded one gives 35 armor instead of 30. And it gives temporary spikes. Alright. This is the most amulets ever. What am I doing? Alright, that's a lot of healing. That's a crazy amount of healing. Too bad I don't have false life, but I do have slime time. Do I just want to make this armor now? The problem is the armor eats my heat, but it gives a mass... No, it's too much healing. It's a bunch of healing that I don't need. Do I want it, though? I don't know, kind of. Dagger's not on sale, but this is. Shield isn't bad right now. The reason shield is not bad is I have a bunch of armor. What about bag of stones? Full price bag of stones, no deal. What about this? Doesn't do much. It does give accuracy. I don't need the stamina star. Alright, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to put that there, this here, this, like that. Then I want to scoot this over so that I can put this here and then put a flame here. This pig is not particularly happy. That's okay. What about this shield? What about it? Start the battle. Stamina for no reason, just because it's expensive to feed the offering bowl. We need space. Look at all that armor. 3 in power, armor. Spear. Holy draconic. Draconic is weird. Really weird. Do not combine up the greens. This is interesting. This is interesting. Draconic is weird. Spear is on sale. I do want this. Alright, what about the shield? Shield gives more defense. Am I going to make a steel goober? I can't pay full price for the shield, but I do want to sacrifice something. I'm tempted to get rid of this. But enemies gain spikes more and more often. They do. There's just a lot of enemies that gain a lot of buffs. I think this is good if there are spike enemies. I might just say no offerings. Flame for a flame. Alright, let's think about this. There's nothing to think about. Start the battle. This is like the easiest wins. What do you have? Because you have to have something amazing, Pimple. Or else you're just dead. And you're not even getting close to getting through my armor. This is a crazy early game build. What if I took second Draconic? Then I could get rid of this leaf at some point. But part of the question is, do I want multiple weapons? And I don't know. I do think Draconic's better the more you get. I also think it's weird. It's so expensive to it. Alright. So right now we're feeding this 4 value. Does it help to feed it 5? This one. I already have crits. What am I doing with this? So if we made this one, what does that do? Item activates 35% chance to gain a luck and a regen. Or I could just have crit chance. So I don't currently have the heat that I would need to make the Draconic Orbs happy. What about Falcon Blade? Oh, Falcon Blade and Power could be it. Falcon Blade and Power. I could do that. God, I want to be using Offering Bowl for more. But this is already decent. Just leave it. Could get rid of the pig. So far, I need my money. I'm making use of all the money I have. We have 13 gold reserved. Big axe. Double spike shield. Does mess me up a little bit, but not really. We're good. We're blinding them, we're frosting them, we're poisoning them. We are doing that because item activates 30% chance to deal 7 effect damage. 22 effect damage dealt. Inflict a random debuff. Random banana. Is it Firebender? Is it Crusader? Could be Crusader. So the nice thing about Crusader is it inflicts temporary blind. Yeah, but I'm not trying to do debuff builds. Could be this. Does a bunch of effect damage. It likes darkness items. I don't think it's amazing, but it's on sale. I do like Friendly Fire so much. I do. I'm gonna take this. For once, I'm not taking Friendly Fire. Alright. From there, I would like this to go where that pig is. Oh, I can crit with these amulets as well. I can move this armor. That armor does not need to be where it is. I do need to think about the flame armor pretty soon. Like maybe now. This would be so good. Do I need the healing? Probably not. Everybody gets to crit. That's wild. Yeah, I could just give this a bunch of darkness. 7 debuffs for each darkness item. The problem is debuffs are terrible. That is a problem. They're terrible because, oh, I can make purple armor. It's so expensive. Huh. They're terrible because other enemies are better at using debuffs than I am. But, maybe that's not true. If we look at this, the fire armor, the problem is the healing is wasted. It does cleanse debuffs. This one, cleanse 2 debuffs and inflict them on the opponent and its big armor. Ooh, but it's expensive. If I see the darkness crystal, maybe. What do I do with the luck? With the luck, what am I doing with the gooblings? They're just overheal. With the luck, I get the crits. With the crits, I win the game. With the draconics, I will not get the crits. But they're good. I still have money. We need a bag. I wanted this goobert. Do I still want it? Not really. What about this bow? Bow with empower. If I had space, wait, what about this one? This one eats luck. It does. If I could find energy amulets, it would go crazy. It's not so good with the lamp. It's good for damage. It's quick. Give me the space. Okay, we're currently getting rid of this. You could come over here. You could come over here. You could come over here. This one is on sale. I need even more space. This armor, do I make it into the flame armor? I'm just going to keep asking myself, but not answering. 2 dragons. They're going to hatch those. They're going to be scary next turn. They have 17, 18 heat. Wait, my healing is not wasted. My health goes to half. Wait, this is so good. I don't need this broom. I still have the gloves. My healing is not wasted. How not wasted is it? Okay, so now the problem is I'd have to figure out the positioning, and I already have big healing, but we could get even more healing. I'm going to be missing 65 HP. What about this mana orb? Mana orb is good for the shield. Is that it? I don't know, it's decent. Not. There was a lightsaber. I like the idea of light goob quite a bit. I like the idea of this one. This one. What about empower? Empower is decent. With heat? It's a 3 gold. It's a quick activator. It has a 55% chance to gain empower if I have at least 4 luck. I want to get rid of this broom. What about this? No whetstones. Weird. Chili gloves. There's also prismatic orb. Prismatic orb is pretty interesting. The ultimate weapon for this build might be the prismatic sword. Crap. Prismatic sword plus falcon blade is kind of almost a thing. Is it? Kind of almost a thing. Alright. That might require a little bit of thought. I don't know if I need prismatic orb if I have the amulet of steel. Because I already have a way to give damage to this sword. Falcon blade. Not a lot, but we're trying to get more. Right now, it's 65. It's gonna go up. Slightly. Gloves. Gloves can speed up slime time. Could also speed up draconic. What am I doing with this goobling? Nobody knows. A weird one. What am I doing with this carrot? Again, nobody knows. And it is a weird one. Space is weird. Okay, if I put this down here, carrot can go here. This leaf badge. Would like to go see the weapon. Too bad. What am I doing with the pig? Is it time for the pig to go? I feel like space is limited enough. But if I was making good decisions, like what's actually important to me, then maybe I would keep the pig. They give us a lot of gold, though. Next round is, whatever, skill item, so we get even more gold than usual. I'm getting rid of the pig. Huh. Kind of want to speed up the carrot. Two draconics. What about this chili? Chili's pretty decent. Is it worth reserving? Prismatic is weird. It does work well with the darkness. It does not. I'm not really doing the darkness as a primary thing. I think I say no to both of these, but I'm not sure. There's also pineapple. I'm gonna roll. Okay, I would like that luck. Wait! Lucky pig is worth keeping. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Reserve this. I was getting rid of you. You were almost gone. Alright. Lock the bag. Lucky pig. Okay. Why do I care about lucky pig? Because it works with the carrot. I don't know. It's just decent. It's like just good enough that it's worth keeping. Alright. And reserve that. Do I just buy that? Why would I buy that? No, I'm good. Oh, because... no. We're good. 140 armor, 3 in power. We're making the falcon blade, which is good because this was about to fall off as a weapon. These things have to be doing massive damage. Because that sword alone, Amulet of Darkness just did 70 damage, 63 damage, 56 damage. What is even happening? Okay. This one doing effect damage would actually matter for a change. These things being able to crit is crazy. The starting luck is helpful for that. Okay, and now we have a Falcon Blade. Falcon Blade is also good for triggering these because it double triggers them, so it's even better at triggering them. Alright. I don't want no rush, please, correct? I think that's correct. Can't believe I have 3 darkness amulets. This is so stupid. No, hardwood is here. No, 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 it's so good. No. Game. Why? Why is the game like this? hardwood is amazing. Hardwood is one of the best block items in the game, and it's one of the best damage items in the game. This one can give 20 block for each common item. It does need to be in view of this, and that's it. And common items include flames. Okay. So, we've got that going for us. I do have to think about the stars on this, because the stars on this are tricky. They're very tricky. That's not where that goobling has to be. This could be right here. Draconic? I have to think about stars on this. I really need to think about stars on this, are primary importance to me. Okay, you can also get chip gems to activate it. The other thing is, if you trigger a genie lamp, then it's worth extra if it's on a common weapon. And I do want a common weapon. I really want a wooden sword. Genie lamp, if nothing else, is good to offer. Anything else to consider? Just that I have to rearrange the bag. This one. This one. Don't really need it. Sir Sand. Yeah, I don't need it. Cap of Resilience is amazing, but it's also unnecessary. It's pretty good. So we get the stone cap. It is pretty good. Alright, I'm going to take a little bit of time, rearrange, figure out the stars on this, figure out the stars on this, figure out the stars on this, and be right back. What is this video game? This might be one of the most broken round, like 6 through 10s I've had in a while. Just getting this on round 10. This is 5, 6, 7, 8 stars. It works with slime, gooblings, and it works with flames. 8 stars is equal to 160 armor, which is 4 empower and 160 armor. Plus, we're going to get more armor from other things, including this potion. I want this cap. We're going to get it next turn. Kind of want sand, but we'll find other common items. Start the battle. Sand is worth 20 block right now, which is crazy. That's so much more than a sand is usually worth. Look, my health shoots down, but then a blue gem could actually take me out. Crap, they had blue gems. But then I'm going to heal back up with this, which normally I waste the heal. The gooblings could heal, except right now I'm just using them for armor. This one does damage. If we look at our damage, and most of my damage isn't even from the weapon, it's from the 3 amulets of darkness. Wild. That was a 4.37 second kill through battle rage. Alright. Another, no! No! It's so good. No, it's too good. Why is the game like this? Game. Let's be real. This is too strong. Okay. I have to figure out where to put that, which is going to be a little bit of a pain, but not that bad. I'll figure it out. I need this and this to combine. I do want this pig to hit that cap. But I do like the pig hitting this too, because then this can crit, this can crit. Also, we still have a speed up spot right here. And ideally, the oil lamp would go like this, but I would need another fanny pack first. Ideally, I would get all of these stars. So, that is a lot of things for me to focus on. Also, I would like to get these stars. That is a lot of things that I want to do. And it's going to be kind of a pain to do them, but let's figure it out. Alright, I'm going to work on that and be right back again. Alright, with 2 amulets of steel, this build is completely wild. So the only tricky thing is getting them to fit a little bit. Because ideally, I do want more of this space filled up with common items. I still have money. Crap, this one's actually good right now. Why is it good? Because it'll trigger instantly. Because I could use the heals, because it would trigger another potion. I have another potion. Crap. But I want to be making this helmet, but I want the pig to look at the helmet. Okay, let's figure this all out. This is about to be a hassle. That was not that big of a hassle. So the only problem with this is I'm not using this potion bag. But I don't actually care about the one random buff that much. I would rather we instantly drink this, instantly drink this, instantly drink this again. Do I ever risk death? No, we're good. With the lantern, do I ever risk death? No, we're good. Plus, I would be reborn anyways. What if you could instantly trigger the reincarnation? That would be kind of wild. On reincarnation. How does reincarnation work again? Reincarnate with 50% health. Become invulnerable. Got it. Boots? No. We don't need boots. Wolper. Don't need Wolper. I was gonna look for a wooden sword, but so far I don't think I've seen it. So we drop in health. Holy 18 in power. 7 blind. 7 rounds left. What is this shot? No. It could be amazing. And a speed bag. Alright, quick pause again. Do I ever think about this vampire collar? The main question is the game gonna be broken and give me another amulet of steel? Nope. That's okay. That one's also good. Just not as good. Alright. So now, from here, it's always space. Do I want to figure out... No, I don't want to figure out the space. I never want to figure out the space. Space is stupid. But it is the whole video game. But it's still stupid. Okay, this one. Would like to see different things. What am I doing with the lantern? We're figuring it out. What am I doing with this? Ideally, this would go here. This would go here. This would go here, this would go here, because that frees up 2 more spaces. For what? Don't know yet. I don't know yet. Oh, but these want to be up here, right? For this. Okay. I do want to move these around. Lifesteal, a lifesteal ring. I don't think I'm trying to get a lot of vamp. I think I do want to put this down here probably. We can do that. What else do I want? I want more stars on this. Ah, I don't want to figure it out. If you scooted down, would that help? Probably. How much would it help? I don't know. I'm giving up stars, but I'm also gaining stars. Wait, that doesn't seem like that helps. Would it help if I scoot you back 1? Probably. Crap. Oh, that makes it harder to reach with this one, but... no. Ideally, this would come back here. I have to think about this more. Okay, that plus this is not the best for this armor, but we don't care as much about that armor. I care about this. I also care about this. Do I care about that draconic orb? A little bit, but we have 2 of them. We're already going to be eating spikes. This was supposed to see this cap. Oh, these aren't even turned right. Crap. This one could go here, but then it's screwed. Okay, I am going to roll. See what I'm going to buy. I have room for this, so we're going to fit this. I could get more buffs from that stupid potion that I don't care about, but I'm going to pretend like I care about it. Because I should care about it. Should, but I don't. What is my plan here? Plan is to figure out the bags. How do I do that? I'm gonna pause and figure out the bags, but first I want to roll one more time. What about this? No, but maybe? Would I ever make stone gloves? Probably. Loot. Loot is weird. Expensive. It's good. Is it good enough? Is it better than carrot? It might be. The problem is flute's hard to position. Let's say forget flute. Let's buy this. There's a rapier. There's a cat. What do you do with a cat? You get crit resist. No cat. But it's on sale. Let's think about it. But I'm going to buy this bag. Okay. Do I also want that flame? I do. What would I sell for it? Don't know. I'm going to rearrange. Be right back. And I just reiterate again how broken this build is right now. Amulet of Steel and Hardwood is stupid. So I ended up scooting it pretty far up right now. I can always change it, but for right now, that's all the stars I got. I really want this, but I'm short the 1 gold. I want the cat. If nothing else, I can sacrifice it. This is doing good things. It's speeding up this armor, which is good because we need the heals, unlike usually. Alright, we have lots of things going on. They also have lots of things going on. Lots of mana things, and they're dead. And I have 365 armor. They're dead in 3.2 seconds. 30 damage against 271 damage. What is this game? We just blew them up. And I'm defensive, kind of. And I still have rebirth. So I'm super defensive. I've got a crown. I'm healing up. This is wild. This one doesn't even need false life because of lantern. Stupidly wild. Alright, pig is actually a common item. Weird. I would like that pig. There's a darkness crystal that I don't even need. Could speed up the darkness crystal with this. But I'm using this as a fire eye. I don't need the darkness crystal. I mean, I could put in the sword, because this poison's not doing anything. Poison's too slow. I'm actually going to put in the sword. That's so weird. Start the battle. The sword just blows up enemies. Oh, pig could be happier. I should make the pig happier. At this point, I'm only in silver. But there's like nothing that can touch me. What even hurts this? Ah, another slime. Alright, another slime sounds amazing. So whenever this goes off 3 times, bam, all 3 of these go off, they get me a heal. This one is a darkness item. Wouldn't live for long, but you know, it's a thing. Stamina bag. Stamina bag is there. Okay, why do I have another pig? I have another pig. Yeah, but I like this pig. But I would rather have 20 block, I think. I don't know. Crits are really good too right now, but it doesn't give that much crit. All right, 20 block. So this is only missing 2 stars. It is difficult to get those last 2 stars and still have it touching these and still play with fire a little bit. Speaking of which, I do have this. Real life interrupts. One thing that could be kind of fun is the flame whip. I really don't need the flame whip. Could take a broom. Broom is interesting. If I put the broom right here, it would actually just do massive damage. I don't need to, but it would do massive damage. Then I could move this goobling somewhere else. For what? I don't even know. I do like the idea of the broom doing massive damage. Huh. Wait. The whole idea with the goobling was that it was going to fit over here. Alright, the goobling does not fit super well. I don't know what I'm doing with the gooblings. I'm just going to put the pig back. And then I'm going to put that pig back. And then I'm just going to win the game? Probably. Wait, I still have money. Do I buy this? I don't know. I guess I do if I'm putting in a second weapon. That weapon really wants to touch. That weapon could go like this. The weapon can't crit right now. But what if it could? Could crit. If I do this, I don't need this carrot. Why don't I need the carrot? Because I already have starting in power. Tons of it. This goobling can come back over here, which means that flame can go right there. This is happy. This is happy. This is happy. This. Everything is happy. Ideally, I would find the wooden sword. No wooden sword. That would have been amazing, though. I can't even fit this armor potion. But I have this potion. How do I not? We'll figure it out. I'm not going to figure it out. We're already set. They have 3 chilies, and they're dead. Is that like one of the quicker kills I've had? That was a 2-second kill. We killed with Broom. Broom just did 181 damage. How many times did Broom swing? Broom swung twice in 2 seconds. Makes sense, 0.99 second cooldown. Okay, the broom stays. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Okay, go figure it out. Those amulets of steel kind of need to come off the top. I don't actually need this oil lamp. If I'm trying to figure out what's important to me, the oil lamp is not. If I bought another of these, it could be helpful, especially because I do want a wooden sword. It's not a wooden sword. It is a dagger. Phoenix would be amazing. I don't need a phoenix. I need a wooden sword. I need a wooden sword. All right. So right now, I'm missing 1 space. I have 2 of these bags. I could remove an armor bag. If I remove an armor bag, you can also remove a square bag, and then you have perfect space. So now, the problem is I want to scoot everything down 1 so that I can fit more stuff on these. Do I need to do that? I don't need to, but I want to. And I would be able to fit 1 more star on this, so yes, I do need to. Also, it's more important for me to speed up the broom than this. Oh god, this is going to be such a hassle. Pausing again, be right back. Again. Alright, here's where we are at. So, no longer speeding the Falcon quite as much, but I'm full speed on the broom. Technically, I probably could speed up the Falcon more. Could I? No, it's pretty good right now. Could be speeding up this armor. Could give this armor more stars. I'm not using this armor well. Maybe that's more important than this goobling. What does this goobling actually do for me? I don't know, it activates these other gooblings. What do these other gooblings actually do for me? I don't know. What does this slime time actually do for me? Slime time's kind of better than broom. No, broom is going to be super quick. All right, this doesn't do anything for me, but it kind of could. It doesn't. I need bags that are not square bags. That's what I want. And I'm not really planning to offer things. Most of the things I can fit now actually make sense for my build, except for the pigs. Crap, I could offer the pig. I could. Let's see what we get. So what I'm really looking for, crap, could take this coal. What I'm looking for are things that make sense. This makes sense. This makes sense. Am I just going to blow up enemies? So right now, if I sold this, I think I become stronger. And that's my whole goal, really, is to become stronger. This sells for 4. I buy this purple. Look at how strong this sword is going to hit when it crits. Stamina bag is weird. So if I replaced a square bag right now, I would get +1 space, and I would get more stamina, and I would get this, but I would have to solve the puzzle. Let's solve the puzzle. I don't know what that means. Alright, to solve the puzzle, I need to fill these 6 spaces. What am I trying to speed up with this? I could speed up the Falcon, but that becomes a total mess. How much of a mess? Total mess. All of this is a total mess. I just paused. I don't want to pause again, but I feel like I have to pause again. So, if I'm keeping this potion bag, which I am, ideally it would come up here. If it comes up here, that's a total mess. Everything is a mess. Everything is a mess. How is this better? Okay, this square bag goes here. This one goes here. This is better because now I can make this one do something that I want it to do, which is what? I don't know yet. Go right there. That's where I want it. Okay, and now I'm only missing 1 space. This one goes... No, it was so close. It's off by 1. Okay, in order to fix that, all I have to do is scoot this over. Scoot this over. Scoot this over. Scoot this right here. Is that correct? I think that is correct. There's a lot of little synergies to pay attention to, and most of them don't matter. The ones that matter are the broom. Wait, this darkness crystal needs to go in the broom. This sword doesn't actually do anything. I mean, it does, but it does very little. I get crits right off the bat. I don't even need luck. Oh, this is so broken. This one's supposed to go here. Because if it goes up, it doesn't see the armor. This one is almost happy. Slime time is okay to speed up. What was I speeding before? One of these draconics. Okay. Could get a second lucky pig. It's only round 15. How is it only round 15? I got rid of the offering bowl. We could get second flame armor. I'm not even using the first one. Okay, I'm lighting the coal. Do it. We're just gonna blow up enemies. Kaboom. I have 15 heat. I have 583 armor. No, I had 623, but they actually hit me for 40 damage. I hit them for 372. We won in 2.05 seconds. How am I not critting? Because they have crit resistance. No. This one, 15 heat reached. Your next 3 hits are crits. Oh, the amulets of steel count as crits. Then I do need the luck. Okay. Acorn collar and this are both hitting, so you have 28% chance. I'm not going to remove these, but I could. I would actually do more damage if I did. Crap. Maybe I am going to remove them. Goodbye. 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 That's painful. Hello. Okay. What am I doing with this lantern? Alright, we're set. What does that mean, that we're set? I have to think about this a little bit. I would like to get another flame item to touch this. If I go like this, like this, like this, then I can put another flame item right there. Bam. I'm really skipping on 3 amulets of darkness. I am. Because now I get crits off of these 2. What about that one? Could give me an extra buff. What about that luck? I don't even need the luck anymore, but why not? I'm making a lucky pig on round 16 because I feel like I have nothing else to do, except it no longer becomes a common item. Is that a problem for me? No, it can still fit right here. I'm gonna say it's fine. But then I could keep these amulets. I'm keeping them. Oh, there's a second broom. Oh, there's a second broom. It's so stupid. Second broom is the correct answer. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Except hardwood would have to see it. Getting hardwood to see it is actually tricky. Like, I would have to give up 2 stars. Is it worth giving up 2 stars? Could be. Yeah, it is. Do it. Oh, now the problem is these speed bags. They need to go like that. It's not a major problem, but they do have to do that. That one. That one. This game. 2 purple crystal brooms with some crits. This doesn't even do anything, but it gives starting heat. So I gave up 2 stars on this. Speaking of which, why am I like this? I cannot give up another star. So this has to move. Cool. Can I still fit this lucky pig? I can. I have all this junk. What am I doing with all this junk? All this junk. This does do things at start of battle. This does things at start of battle. The sad thing is, it is that potion. Just get rid of this pig. It is that potion. Do I ever double drink a healing potion? No, I'm good. What am I doing with the gooblings? What am I doing with the sand? It's so stupid. I'm like full build right now. Would I take 3rd broom? I guess so. Yeah, I would. 3rd broom would be weird. I don't want to sell my darkness amulets because they look cool. Is that a stupid reason to not want to sell? Yeah, it's a stupid reason. What about this? Because it's 2 heat. 2 heat is significant. Start the battle. We're good. Kaboom. Poison bomb. Yeah, but have you seen Power Bomb? So, 1.55 seconds. How much armor did they have? They had a lot of armor. No, they didn't have that much. But still, they had 140 armor at one point. Was that after I already hit them? No. 140 armor, and then I hit for 167, 166. Both before 1 second. So that could just kill some builds. And then we hit again with Falcon twice. And then they have 2 HP left. And anything kills them. 198 damage crit. I just did 428.4 damage per second. What? 428.4 damage per second. And I have 637 block. And I have Rebirth with 1.3 seconds of invulnerability. This is against, like, a super hard to kill build. Not super hard to kill, but I mean, this is a strong build. This is Smelly Wall, Potion Bomb, like, it's strong at 0 seconds. These are only demonics, not strong demonics, but everything went off. It's not like they missed something. So now, this is actually amazing. Wait, I should be getting both lucky pigs on that. This oil lamp doesn't matter except that it gives heat. Like, there's not enough time for this to go. It could go off once. Maybe it matters the smallest amount. If I can get the 1 space for it, I'll say it matters the smallest amount. If I could find another collar, that would matter. What am I even doing with this? I don't want to figure it out. Alright, the question is, what do you speed up? The answer is, it doesn't matter. Could be this armor. Could be Draconic Orb. I think mostly it's just fill the space. I'm just gonna fill the space. I don't think any of this matters. I can put in the gooblings for some reason. The gooblings go off when slime... Right, the gooblings can go off when the brooms go off. Good job, gooblings. What else? It's round 17. I still have a whole nother round after this. I don't need another goobling. I don't need this. But I could take it. There's not much else that can do anything for me. Box of Riches could. It really doesn't do much. Really doesn't do much. What about a dragon? Dragon is worse in this one situation where you happen to have hardwood. It is worse. And that was an on-sale dragon. Okay, in case we don't kill them, do I just sell this? Yeah, I'm just gonna sell it. In case we don't kill them, in 6 hits, now we get 9 hits that are crits. It's so weird not even caring about the stars on the sun armor. But I don't. That's not a thing that's even a factor for this build. Alright. What about the bird? Nope, bird's way too slow. Second crit collar is basically the only thing I care about. And I don't care about it because my first 9 hits are crits, and there's no enemy unless they just have a crown. Nobody can survive 9 hits of this. 1.6 seconds, we did 353.7 per second, 566 damage. They did 9 damage, 1 of which was a spike. Okay. That's reasonable. Reasonable things. I don't even need this. I don't need the luck, but the luck is really good. Alright. Luck is really good. Is it better than a star? Yeah. Stamina. I have 10 max stamina. Again, there's no chance I can burn through that. Just look for the crit collar. Crit collar is the only thing I care about. We could have snow sticks for no reason. Luckily, it's round 18. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't do the snow sticks. These might be better than, like, these amulets of life. Might be better than a flame. Not sure. Crit collar is the only thing we're looking for. Oh. Okay. So now, I don't even need the crit collar. Now we can crit forever. Okay. 5 starting luck, plus I gain more luck. But the enemy's dead. I don't know what else I would even want. None of this. None of this. A goobling. For what? Another darkness crystal. For what? I mean, I could buy the darkness. It does more for me than this blue gem would, but I like having my amulets of darkness. Nobody can even see the amulets of darkness. Fine. Sell it. Sell it. Sell it. Give me this. If my opponents could see my bags, I would have kept the amulets of darkness. Or the... yeah. But they can't. Anything else to consider? Nope, this is full build. This is close to my ideal build. The only thing I would change is I would add a 3rd broom. Could look for a 3rd broom. Did I see a 3rd broom? Probably not. Wooden sword. Crap. Wooden sword, wooden sword, wooden sword. To get that, I would have to sell 3 gold worth of stuff. Could sell the 2 gooblings. What else? Goobling. Goobling. Hello. This one. But it doesn't even have high crit chance. But now it does have high crit chance. And you get another of these. Alright. Bam. Damage. Oh, but it's not seeing... Never mind. I mean, it's still good. I could have actually run out of stamina because I added this sword. This sword only does 67.7 per second. These do 132.2 per second because hardwood isn't seeing the sword. Really, what I should have done is switch this broom and this sword, because then I could have got 2 more stars on the hardwood. Oh, it would have been so good. This broom wouldn't have been touching, but broom's still strong with all the empower. Really, I should remove the broom, put this sword right there. Okay, we did damage. 1.6 seconds. The wooden sword contributed. 1.6 seconds. I don't think this loses to anyone. They would have to insta-crown, which there are some enemies that do insta-crown. But if they don't crown in the first 2 seconds, they could also have 100% damage resistance. I think this goes 10 for 10. Do it. Strong board. And that is a strong board. Okay, I screwed myself up pretty bad. I still have a rebirth. Adding in that sword was stupid. 1 win. First time we've popped lantern ever. 2 wins. That was a quick one. Did they have armor? They did have a shield. 1.55. 396.1. 2 wins. That's a lot of defense. Do they insta-crown? Nope. 3 wins. 1.6. They had a lot of damage reduction. 50%. 4 wins. No defense. Oh, but Lantern. Lantern. Lantern actually messes me up. Okay, adding that sword last round was stupid. Double jinx. 5 wins. Holy dead. They had no defense. 1.05 seconds. Can we get under 1 second? That's a lot of damage per second. We said 5? I think so. 6 wins, but this is super defensive. And they have the right bag. Ooh, wait, do I lose to this? Nah. Do I? Wait, maybe I do. Never mind, I lose to this. They are going to drop out of Battle Rage at some point, but I'm dead. That's fair. I griefed my own board. I did have rebirth, but I did grief my own board. There. Should have removed the second broom, just put in the wooden sword, blown up enemies. My bad. We only lost on the first round. This was almost a perfect game. Alright, 5 wins, 1 loss. Due to me screwing things up. That's fair. Holy dead. They had 2 crowns. 1.1 seconds. 2 crowns. And this armor, like, they have a little bit of defense. Not much, but a little bit. We want a snake build. Snake build with no damage reduction is the dream. They have 85% damage reduction. That's scary. Okay, so if I don't blow them up right at the start, because I took this wooden sword, I do grief myself. The problem is, after that, Falcon Blade. So I should not be speeding Falcon Blade at all. Falcon Blade does, like, no damage. So, 6 wins, 2 losses? I could have built this better. But, when they don't have defense at the start of the battle, very strong. 7 wins, 2 losses. This is too easy for 8th win. They did say they added more stars to Pandemonium. You had defense, you had a shield. 1.02 seconds, we did it. 505.6 damage per second. I do want a sub 1 second, but... Holy stars. Wait a second. They added 5 new stars to this thing. Too bad it's crap. Maybe this would actually be good with egg, except it's crap. Why does egg need poison? Egg doesn't need poison. It could be good for egg because until egg is online, egg is actually super weak. This could fill that space. For 3 space, it does damage. It's easy to make, is it? How do you make this again? Alt. Can't do alt. You make this with a darkness crystal in a pan. Still kind of hard to make, but if you found an early darkness and you had 2 pans, how much stamina does this use? It does not use... Wait, I don't know if that's base. Probably uses 1 per swing, I would guess. We're looking for sub 1 second. Nope. Ooh, blow this up. Yeah, but I don't hit quick enough. 1.03. We're close. That's where if I had like 2 extra heat, which I did get rid of an oil lamp, then my crit chance... I don't even need the crit chance. I could have gotten rid of these acorn collars and these pigs and this luck. Just went heat, got rid of this broom. Slow down the falcon. Just had 2 weapons that go crazy. And went all in on heat. I only have 18 heat. Could easily have like 25 or more. I saw a dragon there. Could I have fit the dragon? Not really. Kind of. Dragon Falcon is kind of fun. Hey, poison bomb, but this one looks like a different poison bomb. Wait, is this one gonna destroy me? They already drank all their potions. They just had a lot of damage reduction. And they had a lot of defense. Oh, stone armor would have been pretty good for this. I won that, but barely. Sub 1 second. Can't do it against this enemy. Too much armor. .48. Crit resist. Guaranteed crit hits. I still had 6. They still had 6. Do they insta-trigger their golem? Because if not, they're dead. That could have been a lot of damage per second. That poor turtle. That turtle didn't even know that the fight started. It's already dead. 13 seconds. Why am I looking for sub 1 second kill? I don't know. It just seems like we're like right there, but I can't really do it. We're there, but we're not. If there's an enemy that has like super low HP, we still can't do it in less than 1 hit. And if I look at the cooldowns, the cooldown shows less than a second. So if I can do it in 1 hit of all these weapons, we should be able to just one-shot them. I do no damage, it's just the falcon. And I took out the purple crystals from the falcon, which is sad because when I do start to honk at the end and the falcon uses up all my stamina, it's just... Why would the falcon use the stamina? This one's quicker. This one's quicker. These just cost more stamina per swing. No, the sword does go off some of the time. But as soon as they're low on health, that's when I really want the purple crystals in here. The brooms drink too much. Final battle. Damage. Damage against 15% crit hit resist, 25% damage reduction, and they had starting armor. And they have starting heat. And they're dead. This build is wild. Could have been better. But it's pretty close. It's just I threw in this sword and didn't think it through. I do like that the broom is sped up more than the sword. 0.76. No, the sword is sped up more because of its base speed, and that's without it even being in 2 fanny packs. Sword would be way better. The dream build for me is 3 wooden swords. But that would be difficult to arrange and still get stars. I could just scoot this forward 2 spaces, and then I would get another star on the back end. No, it would only have to go forward 1 space. It would have to go 2. I would lose 2 stars. I could see 3 wooden swords. Alright. Kind of fun. For now, that is going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.